When I was young, my great-grandfather would tell me tales about the Alkonost, a bird who could transmit the spirit of the universe in its song.
He's had a very spiritual and meditative feel that I thought really worked well, both stylistically and thematically. I like the construct of the folklore with the natural world. I think there's a lot of overlap in terms of understanding the natural world and also understanding a sense of spirituality of or what people would perceive as a supernatural world. For a lot of ancient cultures, the natural world and the spiritual world are the same place or the same thing, and there's an overlap in understanding the cycle of life and death. And I think that birds in particular have an interesting space within that type of lore, and I thought the piece was really great at exploring that, both with the imagery and with the central construct of her in the middle of the forest trying to engage with the birds. I've seen people in real life or communicate with animals in the wild, birds in particular, in that type of way, being very good at mimicking their chirping and getting actual reactions. So I saw that sequence in this, and it didn't feel like it was out of a movie or anything. It definitely felt realistic, and I thought it really matched the ideas of sort of spirituality and nature that I thought the piece was trying to accomplish. So I thought it was well done. It looked very beautiful and a great sense of rhythm and pacing with the editing, and I thought it sort of contributed to a piece that was very easy to get into.
The filmmakers did this so smart. And the first thing, obviously, that grabs you is this unbelievably breathtaking cinematography. I mean, the green of the forest and how beautiful it was, and a lot of the overhead shots that they did, whether it was, I'm assuming it was a drone, just absolute perfection. It was really, really well done. And then they brought the music into it, which just raised it up another level and made it that much more awesome because it fit the piece so perfectly. The story was great. It captures your attention, it keeps your attention, and the story has a beginning, middle, and an end. And what they did with that end made me laugh out loud because the twist, you don't see it coming. And it's so ingenious and it's so clever. It really was such a fun film and it was gorgeous.
This was a mystical piece. A hiker connects with nature and searches for birds. I love the performance of the lead, very soulful expressions, cool sound effects of the forest, and echoing bird sounds. The cinematography was gorgeous as sunshine passed through the trees. I like the narrator's poetic story off the top and the pictures of bird drawings and the wide collection of feathers. Clever ending.
This film had some really beautiful drone shots of the forest and some really awesome wide lens shots of the forest as well. I thought it really brought these images to life, and visually it was really gorgeous. I love sort of the mysterious tone to this film, sort of bringing to life the mysteries of the forest and its inhabitants and the myths and miracles behind all of that. I thought the ending was adorable, super cute. All this time we think that this woman is whistling to a bird, and in fact it is another hiker sort of discovering these mysteries in his own way, and both sort of don't know about the other, but they are walking together in this forest unknowingly, which I thought was a really cool way to end this, keeping the mystery alive for both of them, but the dramatic irony in that we know that it's not a bird and it is in fact another person. But I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was really cute, and the shots that they got of the forest were really beautiful.
I both liked it, and the ending was very. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was very much like a oh kind of feeling. I don't want to say bittersweet, but it was. It definitely was not what I expected. We're following this path. Um, our protagonist has been telling us about this fabled bird, and she just might have found it, and we're just seeing that euphoria of all of this time, and it's like you finally found something you sought after for so long, and then it just pans down, and it's not a bird she's been singing to. Hopefully she gets to keep her little bit of ignorance. But that was just, I don't know. It was funny in a tragic and ironic sort of way that in reality she's just been bird calling just a random guy.
I like this beautiful story about this bird and the mythology surrounding it. I like the adaptation from the actual mythological creature. And it just adds with the amazing nature shots and this very cute, ironical situation. I love the performance and the storytelling. It is very engaging and quite funny at the end. I had a great time watching this.
Is about a mythical bird that can like transmit the spirit of the universe in song. It's just so cool. And the idea of kind of rejecting the idea of something wondrous existing, like saying it's just myth, because you yourself don't possess a sense of wonder to believe in that. I think it's also a really interesting point for it to make, a really interesting idea. And the way it ties like magic, music, and nature together in a single bird is really cool. I also really find the idea of like attributing this kind of deep, profound knowledge that seems to evade like human understanding to nature and to the natural world was really interesting as well. It's just a truly magical little film.